Hey everybody, Duffman here with a big one this time. I very graciously got this game from my friend who was leaving, Samantha Joy. She was part of my gaming group and she is now in the Pacific Northwest enjoying all sorts of fun. I can only imagine, hopefully she's still gaming, but she gave me this because it's big and heavy. I can't tell you how heavy this is. But Detective City of Angels. It is a crime story by Evan Derrick, pictured by Vincent Dutrait. Okay, it's from Van Ryder Games, and 1 to 5 players, 30 to 150 minutes, so says the lies on the box. Step into the dark and violent world of Los Angeles. 1940s Los Angeles. Detective City of Angels is a game of mystery, deception, and investigation. Most players will step into the shoes of LAPD homicide detectives, hungry for glory and willing to do whatever it takes to successfully close a case, even if that means intimidating suspects, concealing evidence, and hiring snitches to rat on their fellow detectives. One player, however, will take on the role of the Chisel, whose only goal is to stall and misdirect the detectives at every turn using bluffing, manipulation, and often outright lies. Using the innovative ARC adaptive response card system to create the feel of interrogating a suspect, the Chisel will control how suspects choose to answer questions. Detectives can challenge responses that they think are lies, but at great risk. If they're wrong, the Chisel will acquire leverage over them, making the case that much harder to solve. Detectives City of Angels includes a separate detailed case books for both detectives and the Chisel. Each crime is a carefully constructed puzzle that can unfold in a variety of ways depending on how the detectives choose to pursue their investigations. As the detectives turn the city upside down, uncovering fresh evidence and hot leads, hidden suspects may be revealed, and new lines of questioning will open up, creating a rich, story-driven experience. Will one detective arise above the rest and close the case on LA's latest high-profile murder, or will the Chisel sow enough doubt and confusion to prevent the detectives from solving their crimes? This product is not a toy and is not intended for use by children under the age of 14 years. VRG, Van Ryder Games Select. Whatever that means. And it's got a list of what's in the box. You can see all the cool stuff here. This, as I said, a heavy game. Let's see. Mr. Uppenow, reporting for duty. So, let's see what we got here. Okay. And there we go. Ooh. Nice. I'm liking it. When was this published? I'm going to look that up, figure it out. Leave it here. Shake, shake, shake. Shake, shake, shake. Shake your board game. Oh. Wow. Look at this. This is amazing. Absolutely loving this. Okay, so good, thick cardboard punch outs. And let's see, it says, important, do not pre-punch these suspect standees immediately before playing a case. The Chisel will only punch the suspects involved in that case. Instructions for each case are in the Chisel casebook. If you are playing sleuth mode, you will punch each suspect as you encounter them one at a time. Afterwards, return the sheet with any unpunched standees to the box. And so you can see we have some very glamorous suspects here. We have a priest, her. These are all really cool. So important. Okay, so we're going to leave those unpunched with a couple discs for solve. Money, not paper money, but cardboard money. 1s and 5s, and you've got your snitches as well. This is pretty cool. Cardboard money. Yay. Ooh, the board. I have an idea this might be why it's so heavy, because the board looks like it might be very big. Oh, well, maybe not. Let's take it. Oh, jeez. It's still heavy. we've got the board. Oof. The board. So you can see the spots for the cards up here, and I believe we've got San Gabriel Valley, Central LA, South Bay, West Side, Hollywood. This is supposedly, according to current events, the city's on fire and riots are breaking out everywhere, but they're not. That's just a lie. So we've got 1 through 99 over here. Horseshoe Pier is 99. We've got a few iconic places: LA Police Headquarters, Sunset Boulevard, Chateau Marmont, Grauman's Chinese Theater. This is kind of cool because you actually get to learn your way around LA just by playing the game. So if you've never been there, I've only been as far as Vegas. That's farthest west I've been. Well, actually, Puerto Vallarta, but in America. Okay, so now, got this big, for each one of the cases, you've got your scratch pad, sort of, so you can write down clues and things like that. Big, thick, lots of them right there. Pretty cool. And your detective casebook. Detective casebook. Let's see. Case briefings and player aids. Tips the world over on its side, and everything loose will land in Los Angeles. That's pretty great. Okay, Detective Cities of Angels. Gumshoe Veteran Hard Boiled is telling you what you can expect out of this. This is really nice. Kind of no frills here. Just straightforward. Not a bunch of artwork or anything like that. But it's giving you Bloody Christmas, Detective Last Embrace, Detective briefings. Giving you these briefings. Murder on All Hallows Eve. And can anyone tell me why the hell these types have to keep getting themselves killed? And on Halloween, no less, don't they know how hard that makes my job? No respect for the common working man. That's what it is. And who the hell is Clark Stewart? Anyway, flip case card A. Any of you mooks seen one of his pictures? So, really flavorful. Really setting the scene here. Giving you what you want. Detective casebook, case briefings, and player again. And then another one. And another one. And one for the chisel. So this is the guy you're working against. Is it one against many? Sort of sounds like it, but you will see all this cool stuff. The chisel. Stop! Do not read any farther unless you intend to play the role of the chisel. Bum, 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 bum. And then it's going to tell you different things here and there for each of the scenarios. Okay, and then we finally get to the tutorial book. This is going to show you how to play the game, which is actually quite nice. So, introduction, setup, your turn, how your turns go, what to do, all of that. And, okay, what do we have here? Detective Cities. Okay, so now the rule book. So, the actual rules as defined by Detective City of Angels. Important, if you're playing in classic mode and this is your first game, you can begin with the included tutorial book, which will teach everyone how to play as you go, including the chisel. However, even if using the tutorial book, we strongly advise that the chisel player review this rule book prior to playing, if possible. And it has the ratings for the different scenarios you can play. In this city, not many days go by without a low-life, half-wit getting conned or some dame getting ice. Can't be no angels without a few folks shuffling off their motor coil. Now, can there be? Look, I ain't saying the place couldn't use a bit of cleaning up. You'll get no lip from me on that one. But if you want to get ahead in this town, being squeaky clean ain't going to cut it. You'll have to get your hands dirty. That's just the way it works. Oh, and grats on making detective. Welcome to the City of Angels. So you've got your pieces, roll out your components. You've got the board setup, and then your rules. Not pretty much kind of Spartan, not really a lot of artwork or anything. This is an older game. I guess they weren't that big on artwork. They're just getting down to the nitty gritty. How do you play this darn game? And on the back, what is the back? Notes from the designer. Firstly, I cannot tell you how happy it makes me that you're reading this and perhaps getting ready to play Detective City of Angels for the first time. The phrase labor of love is somewhat cliched, but in this instance it feels completely justified. That's just a little bit from the designer, who must be a really cool guy to include that sort of notes. Oh, Sleuth Casebook. Holy crap. It's a book. These are the, when things pop up and it says go to and read that, this is where you're going to go and figure things out. Wow. Okay. So, Blood on the Pier question grid. Blood on the Pier. You've got a card. Nice cards, by the way. Oh, what is this? Block the question, block the snitch, the chisel. This is a board here for the chisel. And each one of these are for the different scenarios that you're going to play. On the back, they also have information. I wonder if they're dry erase. Could be. Then below that, oh geez, so much stuff. Oh, detective action, so a player board. And apparently, I'm thinking. And yeah, goon, snitch, detective, officer, move, question, search location, search suspect, analyze, kickback. All good, heavy, plastic cardboard. Gotta love it. Okay. And little wooden pieces. And then more wooden pieces. Cubes. We have cubes. Cubes have been spotted. These little wooden pieces are printed, and they have, I don't know what that is, but you can see for yourself, figure it out. I'm not sure exactly what that is. Like a building icon maybe or something. Oh, and look at this. Plastic pieces, minis. Got a couple minis here, which are fun. Different base colors. Okay. Oh, I got the girl. I'm like, stop. Okay. And ooh, the guy with the club. Yeah. Ooh, he's got his hat turned down. And ooh, different colors for the bases. There's the dame. Yeah. All right. And this is really fun too. Hats. All of these cool little fedoras of different colors. So you've got these fedoras in assorted colors, and they're plastic. They're about that big. Really cool. And of course, my all-time favorite, storage bags. Yay, storage bags. Can never have enough storage bags. Right? Storage bags. Okay. Why I haven't bagged everything in all my games yet, I don't know. Well, it's because I procrastinate. But, you know, I'll get around to it eventually, I suppose. Okay. Boy. Okay, and we didn't go into, I don't know if I'm going to open these, but these are cards for your scenario. There's Blood on the Pier. Let's open one and just see what it has inside. It's got small cards, and it's got some cards with different answers on each side, depending, I'm guessing, depending on what you have. Sally Foote, the victim. We've got different characters. So each one of these is going to have a different aspect. Ooh, talk about replayability. This sounds like it's really fun. Okay, so you've got Blood on the Pier, Murder at Sunset, Heist to Nowhere, Bloody Christmas, The Last Embrace, Murder on All Hallows Eve. That's briefly the one there. This one's really thick. El Fantasma. On the tragic night, the city angels became the city of demons. Wow. Strikeout. And the Black King. Oh, there is Grift cards. Nice little cards here. What else is under here? Something else. And, oh, this is the little envelope that is going to hold those cards that I just showed you. Depending, I'm guessing, on the questions you're asking, will be the answer you receive. And then you will take it and put it into the card like this. And that way, you'll be able to see the answer, concealing all the others. What a cool mechanism. I really like that. Okay. So, this is going to be a beast of a game. It's going to be one of those difficult to get to the table and play, considering how long it is and how involved it is. But heck, I'm going to give it a shot, because a game this sexy just can't go unplayed. This is amazing. Okay. Oh, I should probably do up the board. So, it's going to be a thing of beauty. And that, was your unboxing of Detective City of Angels. Take care of yourself. Take care of the planet. Keep your brain sharp. And play more games like this heavy one here, Detective City of Angels. All right, Duffman out of here.